Hey guys, Zach Evnesh here from UndergroundStrengthShow.tv, and what I'm bringing to you guys is the barbells and the different bars I have from EliteFTS.com, the various uses that you could use them for, and the favorite uses that we take them, or that we apply them with. So I'll give you a rundown of each bar and our favorite uses. So right in here, number one, we're on a 2x2 power rack. This is in my gym. I think if you're starting a gym or budget friendly, the 2x2 power rack is, this is what they use at Westside Barbell. So, a 3x3 collegiate rack is beautiful. It looks great, but for your money, we throw everything on the 2x2. Works for me. So here's our first bar that we're going to look at. We have the safety squat bar, and I have the extra handles on them. And just real thick padding. And this bar is literally built like a tank. It's 75 pounds, but you never tell your athletes it's always 45 pounds, right? That's what you tell them. It's a squat bar. We use it primarily on the box. We don't free squat with it. If you want to do lunges or free squats with it, I think you want to remove these handles. And these handles are easy to remove. Boom, you just take the screws right off. That could literally take a minute. But who do we use them for primarily? We switch our squat bars on and off, but also our athletes that are in precarious positions with their shoulders, baseball pitchers, any overhead athletes, wrestlers. We try not to squat them, too frequently on a traditional straight bar. We try to mix it up, and you'll see some of the other bars we use for squats and deadlifts, but we use this so they can hold on. It's a little bit of a different angle. It doesn't put their shoulder into that external rotation position, and it puts extra strain on the back. And there's nothing wrong with having strong legs and a strong back. That's something we're big into. I have seen people do walking lunges with them and good mornings and you name it, but primary our move with that is just box squats. Fantastic bar, and it's just great, man. So let's check out my first bar actually that I ever got from Elite. It's the Texas Power Bar right here. A lot of rust on this baby from wear and tear and sweat. It's like a 45-pound barbell, built like a tank. I know they have the different barbells. You've got the squat bar, the bench bar, the deadlift bar. The Texas Power Bar is an excellent all-around bar. We've dropped it a million times. We squat, bench, deadlift, curl, you friggin' name it, we rock it out. If you're, just training athletes, or I think even in, a collegiate setting, that's a great all-around barbell. I know if you're a powerlifter, you want to get the specific, the different specialized barbells, but I love this bar. For the price, it's perfect, and we use it for everything. I'm going to set up the next bar, which is the cambered thick bar. Let's take a look here. So that's the end right there. You can see how it's bent here. And I believe this bar is about 25 pounds. And we don't use the regular clamps on it. We take these thick clamps right here. Okay. We actually use this mostly for Zercher squats. So I'm going to set the bar up, and I'm going to show you how we set up for it. We Zercher squat it. We do close grip benching, and we also do the floor press with it, with a close grip. You could even bench press with it. Just get your hands in various angles. I've even done military presses with the friggin' thing. I don't have anybody to hold the camera, but just so you know, I'm not going to set it up for the sake of time, but when you're doing Zercher squats, your elbows fall right in here. Okay? They fall right into the crook. Makes it real easy to do Zercher squats. We've had 4 plates and like a 10 and a quarter on each side. So over 400 pounds on the bar. The thing holds up like a tank, no problem. I'm not sure what the weight capacity is, but for our athletes, that's a lot of friggin' weight when you have athletes Zercher squatting 400 plus pounds, deep squats. The great thing is your elbows fall right into position on there. I'd have to say that the bar that we use the most here, it's the Texas Power Bar, obviously for all the versatility, but this bar right here, the cambered easy bar, just gives us a boatload of variety and different ways to do. But I love using it for the Zercher squats, close grip benching. Sometimes I bench on the floor with it. And you could find a way to bench. Here, I just put my hands right inside here like so. I get my hands in here, and it feels great. It's a really cool bar for that. You can do curls and triceps with it, but it's a non-revolving bar. So I've traditionally stuck to things like the squat, the bench, and sometimes I do military pressing with it. Really cool. Here's another very cool bar. This is the Swiss bar. So you can see there's 3 different grips here. Close, medium, wide. This bar also, I think it's about 35 pounds or so. We use it for, you know, the traditional moves, bench, flat bench, incline bench. You could also military press with it, and the guys love it. Floor press with it. We don't do board presses. We actually do a foam press where we hold the foam roller across your chest. In season, like I was talking about, we have a lot of wrestlers and football players here, so I like to do a lot of things with neutral grip. It's cool. But also Smitty, who's here on the Q&A, showed me, and he had a video of it, really cool. It's called a grappler press, where you curl the weight up, incline press it, then decelerate it on the way down. Some real interesting lifts that he knows how to do with this. It's a fantastic bar. Chain presses, all that stuff we throw on here. So take a quick look at that. Swiss bar. We also do hammer curls with it. I've never done triceps with it, but we've done a lot of hammer curls, cheat curls, and like it's almost like a clean, hang clean / cheat curl, but just doing it with that palms neutral grip is great. It works their upper back, their traps tremendously, and it also hits shoulders, biceps, forearms. Love it. So those are the 4 barbells that we have. Swiss, cambered bar, thick cambered bar, Texas power bar, safety squat bar. And then I got these because we've been doing strongman training here. These are awesome, and they're the economy farmer walk handles. So check these out. I think they're about 15 to 20 pounds. Now when I got them, when I was going to get them, I was going to invest in the big torpedoes, which are great, no doubt about it. But if you guys know me and been following my videos, I was on a budget, and I'm always on a budget. I don't know, man. Maybe it's the wife's orders. Whatever it is, I do it. We've had 240 pounds in each hand on these, and for athletes, that's a crap ton of weight. I'm not sure how much heavier we'll keep going with that stuff, but these are phenomenal. Not only do we use them for farmer carries, but one day we were going to do our strongman training on a Saturday, and it was raining, so we did deadlifts with them, with one on each side, and we were able to put a lot of weight on each side. I think we put 3 plates on each end, so we're talking, I don't know, it's not 315 on the bar. It's about like 285 or something like that. And then the other bar is 285. You know, you're deadlifting 500 plus pounds from a elevated position, kind of like a trap bar deadlift. But what's also cool is if you got big numbers, maybe you want guys to do the suitcase deadlift. Maybe they're not going down all the way, but what they could do is deadlift, you know, one arm at a time. That's the suitcase deadlift. Phenomenal stuff. So here they are, the economy bars, and those are all my bars from Elite. Okay? I started with the Texas power bar, moved on and got the safety squat bar. I can't remember what the next bar was. I believe, yeah, the next bars were the farmer walk handles. So I remember I was training out of my garage, and we were doing farmer walks out of the garage, across the street and back. And then these 2 I may have picked up around the same time, and total accident was doing Zercher squats with the thick cambered bar, but I love it. So those are the bars that we use from Elite. Those are the favorite uses we have for them. And that's it. You got any questions, hit me up here on the Q&A at EliteFTS.com or undergroundstrengthshow.tv. Any questions you have, I'll answer it. Take care, comb your hair, be cool, stay in school.